Get the cloud. Great stuff. Okay, and the QR code for tonight is 3085. I say that again, 3085. For those of you who've already downloaded the Lead Team app, the Lead Team app is super important for your ongoing tracking of your business. Reason for the QR code, and of course, you're going to learn speak with your upline. And if you're not talking to your upline when you're new, like at least 3 times a week, you are not serious about this business. So we're going to talk a little bit about that today. But the Lead Team app is super important. Most of you have probably done your first step training, and they spoke about the Lead Team app there. You want to download that immediately, and you want to get registered on the Lead Team app because that's how you're going to see who in your business are core, who in your business are your leaders, where you should have most of your focus. Of course, because when your business gets pretty big, you need to know where to focus so that you can get the most out of your business and the most out of your people. Okay, so let me just go to manatech.com. So, okay, before we start quickly, I will assume that most of you, if you're brand new, doesn't matter, okay? But I would assume that you have purchased or you have received your first 4 books. These books that has to be read for everybody, like everybody else, in order to really understand this business, to start off your business. You'll hear Vince van der Linde spoke about that last night on the welcome call. We always, for people that have just started, we always recommend these 4 books, The Greatest Salesman in the World. This is a mindset book. This book has changed my life completely. It is. I also read Dr. Norman Vincent Peale, the guy that wrote the blurb on top of this book. He's also got an incredible book, The Power of Positive Thinking. But it is a must-read. Copycat Marketing 101. It explains to you some of the basic principles of this business. The greatest networker in the world. These are easy reads. They're incredible. They're exciting. Easy reads to help you understand some of the principles and what has to be done. Oops. There goes my video. Sorry about that. What has to be done in order to create massive success. And then, of course, Go Pro is your first how-to book. There's another how-to book from Brian Carruthers, Building an Empire, but this is the one you start. This is the most objective one of them all. And all of these books are available on PDF. So we send them, when somebody new signs up, we send them via PDF. But you can get them obviously hard copy at Manatech House, Bedford View. Ask your upline whether it is. Drive there tomorrow if you want to go get your hard copy. If you're in the Cape region as well, Louis and Leonie, they're in the Cape Townian region, and they can post it for you. So I mean, if you want the hard copies, the upline will make a plan to get it to you. Just pay them their money, they'll post it for you or whatever. But these are some of the things these are some of the first tools that you need to have. And often people start this business without reading these books. That's a crucial mistake. Don't make the mistakes that so many of us have done. Of course, you're going to build this business while you read the books, but that is super, super, super important. Okay, so tonight is a little bit, it's system training on just a little bit. Where do you find what on the system? Basic things for most of the new guys. It's really exciting. I used to learn so much about what I can do with this system. So hold on quickly. I'm just going to go to manatech.com. So, of course, if you're brand new, you have received your account number and you have probably done a first-time login. If you haven't done it, you can do it straight away. Do it tonight. We often find that, that you sign somebody up and then he waits a week or 2 weeks before he goes into his system. So once you sign up, you want to do this immediately because, this is your business. You'll go to that button over there. You'll press in sign in. And, of course, after you've done your first-time logging, this page will always pop up. Okay, so if you're brand new, you're going to put in your account number. You're going to go there, create an account. If you're brand new, you've received your account number. They're going to take you through the prompts and you're going to generate your own password, which is great. If you're a customer as well, you can, when you go to create an account, it's going to give you the option. If you've enrolled a customer, somebody that's just using the product, they've got an account number. They can also do a first-time logging and manage their orders themselves. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys a few things about, let me just add these people into the room. Okay, great. So once you've logged into your system, this is your online office. Now, this online office is where you're going to do all your business from across the world on your cell phone. I love the interface on the cell phone. Actually, it's really cool. It's really smart. It's very workable. It works on all devices, which is really great. So once you log in, you'll see there's right there on the right-hand side, there's a notification button that will notify you of things, usually things that's quite important that has to be done. When you click on it, you'll see it with me, it will say that there's a few orders in exception. Okay, and there's an incomplete enrollment. So these are things that we need to attend to on a daily basis. So always go check out your notification, have a click there, and it will show you what you need to do. All right, so once you're in your online shop, okay, so this is the page that's going to be on your shop. When you do log in the first time, you are not going to, you'll see that you'll have a library, you'll have where do I go for, and you'll have the social media studio. This is brand new. I haven't even had a look at this. This is brand new. Now, on the 3rd and the 4th of September, very important dates, is the International Manifest event. Now, Manifest is an event that we could go to every single year or once every 2 years, and that's the International Manifest, where all the associates from across the world get together, and we learn about new technologies and great leadership, and and there you just really understand and come to you really see the heart of Manitech worldwide. Now, this event is online, which is great, so you can watch it from your home the 3rd and the 4th of September, and you don't want to miss it, because when you see what's the latest technologies with Manitech and everything, that's what you want to know, because it's going to motivate you so much. And what happens when you attend these events, you're going to go, oh my word, John needs to hear this, and oh my word, Cindy needs to hear that, my neighbor, he's in need of that. So when you attend these events, opportunities open up. Sorry, I'm just going to mute myself just for a second because there's somebody at the gate. Okay, she knows about that. Sorry. Okay, so don't miss that event. All right, the other event that you need to bookmark straight away is the 21st of August. That will be the brand new, guys. It will be your first super regional event. It's online. It starts at 9 o'clock. Please don't miss it. That's our company's corporate event. That's the most important event that you can attend as a Manitech associate. If you don't attend that event, then I assume you don't take this business seriously, because I assume that everybody that has started is treating this like a business. You've just invested 500,000 or 5 million rand in a business. You want to create a success out of this business. That's one of the things that you want to attend. So bookmark that. You'll see it also on the notification groups and everything. Okay, so once you've logged in to your account, you're going to get to this page. As I said, Success Tracker and Manitech Plus won't be there because you need to activate it. Okay, let's first go to this little button here with a little arrow. So this button, once you click on it, this button will tell you exactly what's been happening during your month. Okay, it'll show you your current leadership level, meaning it's the leadership level of the amount of PV that have gone down this month. So a lot of people, for example, they achieve, let's say, silver director or gold director, and when they go on this thing, they see that they're back at associate. And all that means is that silver executive director, as your orders go down through the month, once you get to the end of the month, that'll be your final pin. But once you hit director, silver director, gold director, you will always stay that pin. Once you achieve presidential directorship, you always stay presidential directorship. So don't get confused. This goes up as the orders go through during the month. Okay, you'll see that's your next leadership pin, and this is just great. You're going to see. When you scroll down this, you'll see what your estimated commissions are for the previous month. When you go into this, the previous BP, when I go into there, it'll show you your previous BP. It'll show you on the DPV of where you've ended, and of course, your money that you can make. So that is very, very cool. Okay, when you go to this little button here, this link here is a link that if you send this to anybody and they click on this link, so you can just copy and paste this link. It's on the little earth ball there. When you copy and you send it to somebody via WhatsApp, or you email it to anybody and they click on this link, they will actually enter your online store, which is so super nice, because anything they order from there, it's linked to your account. So, I mean, you can send this link to anybody overseas. You can use it on social media. You can use it whatever. When somebody clicks on this link and they enter into your site, they'll be able to buy products anywhere in the world. And even if it doesn't matter in which country they are at, it will be delivered to their doorstep, but you get paid. So that's super, super cool. Okay. So that's the My Office button. Okay. The Express Shop is really the shop where when you click on the Express Shop here, that's really, hold on quickly. Just wait for the internet. So the Express Shop really is where you can go and have a look at the products. You can add it to your cart. It's for your own orders. It's for other people's orders. But here, basically, you can just go through this, through the list of all the products that we've got in South Africa. It's really, really cool. So do yourself a favor, entire site. Let me tell you, you can't break it. Okay, you can't break it. Play around. It's super, super important. So for your success tracker and your Manatech Plus app to get registered. Sorry, I just want to see, the internet is not too great. So for your success tracker, you'll see there, for your success tracker and your Manatech Plus app, in order for you to register that, now these two things are crucial for your ongoing success. You can't build a sustainable business and a big business without your success tracker and without your Manatech Plus app. Now, for the first 3 months, these things are for free. The success tracker and the Manatech Plus app. For the first 3 months, it's for free. After that, we suggest that you subscribe to the 250 Rand a month package, which will give you the success tracker and the Manatech Plus app. The reason why they give us the option to have the Manatech Plus app is because you can run the app from your desktop, from here, but also you have to go into your system here in order to find the code, the password to log on to the one on your app, on your phone. So a lot of people, they download the app and then they put in their account number and they put the same password that they use for logging into their office here into their app, and it doesn't take it. It's not the same password. Once you've registered for the app here, which I'm going to show you now what to do, once you've registered it, you've got to find the code and IMA system. We're not going to go there now, but just remember that once you've registered for Success Tracker and Manatech Plus app, and it shows right here on your screen, just check that video that I made and ask your upline, where do you find the code so that you can go into your Manatech Plus app? And once you've done it, you don't ever have to log in again. It's done. Sorry, there's a few people in the waiting room. Let me just add these guys. Thank you. Okay, so where do you go? When you go to My Business, you'll see that at the top, there's a My Business button. So Manatech Tools, there's some cool tools there. Have a look through it. You're going to go to Success Tracker. You'll see there's the button at Success Tracker. Once you click on that, it's going to bring up a logo that's going to say to you, there's some terms and conditions that you've got to accept. You can press enter there, obviously, and that's going to register your Success Tracker. After the 3 months, this is the package that you're going to have to get, the 250 Rand premium package. And why do I say that? So, of course, after 3 months, we assume that you're already making 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 Rand. So your Manatech money is supposed to cover that 250. Obviously, you're going to work and you're going to make some more money so you can afford the app. So, but the reason for this is that the Manatech Plus app includes the TOMs, the tools of the month. I hope all of you have already listened to the TOMs or you've purchased the TOMs. The TOMs are one of the 5 core activities. That's your 4 audios and, of course, the book. Now, the audios are included with Manatech Plus app. Now, I know we've got a whole bunch of other leaders here. I haven't bought the TOMs at a meeting for quite a while because I listened to it on the app. But I think the TOMs, the 4 CDs, I think is 90 Rand or 120 Rand, and the Success Tracker used to be 150 Rand every month. So what they've done now is, because the tools are actually on your app that we're supposed to listen to every single month, which is great because it helps you build your business, they've actually incorporated into this price. So you don't have to buy the CDs anymore because most cars today don't have CD players. So you can listen to it on your app. You still have to purchase the book though, but you've got the Success Tracker then as well. So rather, do it right the first time. Don't just go for the 150 or the 150, go straight for the 250 every single month. So that's after the 3 months. So the first 3 months, your app and your Success Tracker is for free. Okay, good. So once you've downloaded your Success Tracker, you go back to My Business. and you go to Manatech Plus. You go to that button over there, and it's the same setup. You again go to enter, you press enter, you accept the terms and conditions. After 3 months, it's the same 250. This is not an extra 250. This 250 includes your success tracker and your Manatech Plus. Okay, that's great. And so give the system sometimes about 6 to 7 hours just to update. Sometimes it's immediately. Remember, America is a few hours behind us or in front of us, whatever. So just give it a few hours to update, and then you'll find Success Tracker and Manatech Plus app on that screen which I shared in the beginning. When you go back to My Business, now those of you who have done your first steps, one of the first steps is to you want to put your banking details into the account, into Manatech, because Dallas, Texas needs to verify that account to see that it's an eligible account. And of course, that's the account where they're going to pay in all your commissions. So what you want to do is, so there's two options. Now, in South Africa, we don't really do the Manatech Pay. Manatech Pay is a card that you receive. It's not a debit card or a credit card. It's the money will come onto the card, and then what you can do is with that card, you will transfer money from the card to your bank accounts. Okay. I think, I don't know if anybody in South Africa that does the Manatech Pay. What we do is we do the direct deposit. Okay, direct deposit is into a bank account. You'll see here, I've got a PTY Limited. The money gets paid into a PTY Limited. You can have any account that you want, but what we do recommend is that you choose a bank account which is separate from any other bank account, and it has to be a check account. Why? Because if it's a normal savings account, a debit account, and money comes in there, you obviously, eventually you're going to pay your products and everything from that account. So money's going to come into that account, and you're going to pay your own products from that account because it's tax deductible. You can take so many or claim so much money back from tax. But unfortunately, the system or most international purchases don't work with a normal debit card. So what we suggest you do, and this is probably the easiest way for everybody, we suggest that everybody go to Bitvest. Bitvest is a bank. You open up a normal savings account, because the Bitvest savings account, that card, is the only debit card that works on the system. In other words, you'll be able to have that debit card. It works on the system, because remember also, often a lot of people is going to say to you, listen, can I just not deposit 5,000 Rand in your bank account and you order the products for me? Or I don't have a check or credit card at the moment. I'm going to deposit, you order the products for me and just ship it to my address. And of course, then you're going to need a card or an account that's going to work, on the system. And the reason, you want to keep your Manatech money separate from all your other money, because once you start earning 50, 60, 80, 90,000 Rand a month, you're going to want to then turn it to a company. You do the name change because there's better tax benefits from it. But for now, it's fine. You don't have to have a PTY Limited. It can be in your own name. We had a PTY Limited all the way to Presidential Director. Once we hit bronze, we decided, listen, we're going to go and change our name to a PTY Limited, and Manatech does all those structural changes for you. So that is super important, So other check account, go to Bitvest, get your debit card. If you're still a bit confused after this, please chat with your upline. It's super important. There's so many people that's willing to help you, just to give you kind of guidance and advice of what you want to do. Because eventually, that account you're going to use for petrol and for holidays and for your phone and for everything. And you can deduct a lot of money from tax in that way. So once you get to this part, when you go to My Business, it's going to say to you, choose direct deposit or Manatech Pay. Choose the direct deposit, and then you'll see that they will ask you a number called the ABA routing number. The ABA routing number is just the bank code. The ABA routing number, I say that again, is the bank code. A lot of people, they log in and go, oh, geez, what's the ABA routing number? It's just normal. It's just your bank, the universal code or the bank code itself. Okay. So once you've done this, that is great. Of course, you can go to the bottom there. It'll tell you everything about your loyalty points. Resources is a great button to go to. So that is flipping awesome. Okay, so shopping. Shopping is a button that when I go to, if I want to change my automatic order, you can do it at My Orders. So if I click on My Orders quickly, it will show me my own order, the order that Geraldine and I use. Okay, but it will also show me the orders in my business, some of the orders in my business. So once I come down here, it says manage my orders. If I put any account number in here of a customer or an associate that I've enrolled and I search, it's going to give me their order details here at the bottom. These are my orders. When I click there, it's going to give you my downline orders. If I go to my orders and you'll see that there's my automatic order. This is my success tracker subscription order, the 250. If I click on my automatic order, there, order details on the left-hand side, on my automatic order, that's the products Geraldine and I use for ourselves. There we go. Internet is just taking a little bit of a stroll. There we go. So you'll see there, this is your automatic order. That's my order. So if I want to edit or cancel my order, I just have to put my card details in there. So I can say edit or cancel the order. Here's the orders that this is what we ordered last month, the Ambrose OSP pack, bounce back, Omega, 2 Omega, Sport. This was our order last month of the products that we wanted to add on to some of our other products. And of course, here it gives you your entire order, tells you where it gets delivered. So if you want to edit it or cancel it, you can do it here. You'll just put in your card, it'll say edit, cancel, and you can just cancel the order, follow the prompts, or edit the order, which is very, very simple. So that's at my orders. You can go through your orders, you can go through your downline orders, and it's really so cool. You know, you can really see exactly what's going on in your business. When you go to shopping, if I want to change, if somebody sends me their account number and say, hey, Key, sure, you know, I want you to change a bounce back to a Sport. One of my customers, they'll say, listen, Heike, you know, I want to up my True Plenish this month or whatever. What I will do is I'll go to shopping and I'll go to automatic order because they are already on an automatic order. And what it will do here is it will say, you know, so immediately my account number will be there. And it will say an automatic order already exists for this account. What I will do is I will put in the customer's order there or the associate's number. I'll say check account, and then I'll just click here where it says click here. And then it's going to bring up that order form again. And there you can edit it and cancel it and change it. And so it's really, really, really super, super simple. You'll get used to the system, and it works. Yeah, works like a bomb. Promotions is really, it's not really a button that I really sometimes use, but you know, and also of course, a lot of the promotions that you'll see sometimes pop up onto your screen is American promotions. So you'll see here, we don't really have something at the moment. Often you'll find that on Manatech, you know, the American side, they'll send massive promotions. So, and South Africa also has promotions. Just always make sure that it's you know, when you see a promotion, that it's a South African promotion and not an American promotion. Okay, let's go to enrollments quickly. So once you have a customer or an associate, somebody that wants to join the business, somebody that wants to just use the products, you're going to log into your system like you've just done. Now, here's a suggestion. Please, the first few times you do it with your upline, especially when you enroll an associate. Don't ever enroll an associate when it's your first time by yourself, because the associate, the customer is quite simple. The associate is just as simple, but you've got to know what you're doing because you want to place the associate in the correct spot in your business. And that's a bit, that can be a bit, well, it's not tricky. You just need to learn how to do it because you need to place him where you need to place him, in the correct place. Okay, well, okay, so let's just go to customer quickly. You're going to go into customer. All right. Let's just, okay. So this person just wants to order the products. Now, if this is somebody from South Africa, you'll just leave South African there. But if it's a person from, let's say, Finland or whatever, you know, you're going to click there, and here's all the countries that Manatech is in. So if that person is in Singapore, you're just going to click on Singapore. Okay. Now, and this is the culture that you need to cultivate in your business. I hardly ever just sell one-time products. That enroll with product purchase means he's purchasing products now, it's done. Okay. I always make sure that the customer knows he's on an automatic order, which means every single month his purchase will go off his bank card, and his products will arrive at his house. Why? Because Manatech products are designed to use for at least 3 to 4 months, to get optimal results. After that, if they don't like it, they can get a money back guarantee, which almost never happens. I've had 2 money back guarantees in 6 years in this business. So the automatic order is obviously, because remember, your business runs on automatic orders. You want all your customers to be on automatic orders, because if it's a one-time order, you're just going to get paid once, and you want that person to really receive and experience the benefits of the product. So it's Enroll with automatic order. And then, of course, here you'll just see the account number. I am the associate, the enroller. It's as simple as that. You're going to go to continue. And now what's going to happen, because it's Singapore, now, of course, if it's South Africa, it's going to give you the products of South Africa, right? Now they're giving you all the products in Singapore, because the person wanted to, he's in Singapore. Of course, here you can go now and check all the products in Singapore. You're going to purchase the products, add to cart, and you're just going to follow the prompts. It's as simple as that. And of course, you're going to put in his address and his card details or whatever, and the products will be shipped to Singapore. There are links. So if this person didn't want to give you his banking details or whatever, you can just send him that link, the one we spoke to about in the beginning. You send that link to him. He chooses Singapore, obviously, in the pop-ups that's going to come his way. He chooses his products, and off we go. As simple as that. So that is really a customer. Okay, let me just go back to, let me just go back here. Just choose South Africa for a while, just quickly. So let's go back here. I am making a recording of this, so you can watch it again. So let's just go back to enrollments. And let's just say preferred customer, you enroll with an automatic order. And I tell people, if they just want to try it for a month, I usually say to people, rather not, because you're going to waste your money if you're only going to do it for a month. Try it for at least 3 months, because then at least I know that you're serious about your health and your wellness. And of course, if you don't like it, you can get your money back guarantee. So you put it on automatic order. Also, the automatic order, remember, helps you with your points with incentive trips, which is super important. Okay, so we're going to go continue. Right, and we're going to get to the South African. So let me just say, let's just add, for example, Amberto's advance the capsules, and we're going to go continue. And now you just follow the prompts. It will always say, you registering as a preferred customer. These are the benefits that the customer will receive: 20%. Loyalty points, 90-day money back guarantee. You'll see there's a subtotal. You just go to continue with registration. You can go back, continue shopping if you think you've made a mistake, but continue with registration. And then it's literally just following the prompts. The next page will be the customer's details. So there you put in first name, last name, date of birth. The only thing you need to know here with date of birth is that the day is in the middle. Usually it's the month which is in the middle, but it's not. It's the day. And here's the month. Okay, so it's month, day, year. Address line 1, suburb, city, country, postal code, phone number, email address. When you put in the ID number, oh, it looks like it's frozen. Oh, there we go. Okay, so postal code, phone number, mobile, text mails, and that's all that you need. We can't go further than this because I'm going to have to fill things in. Otherwise, it's going to just throw me back. But you're just literally going to go to continue shipping and then put in the card details. You'll see that it only gives you the credit card option, but so it takes check cards, it takes credit cards. There is an option with Visa and MasterCard. Often people put in card details and they say, oh, damn it, it's not taking the card details. Just make sure that you click Visa or MasterCard. And then also, a lot of times when people order products, they're not aware that their card has got a default of an international purchasing limit of 1,000 Rand. So sometimes the card does not go through. Just make sure that you tell the customer that because this is an international purchase, and usually the banks default on 1,000 Rand, your limit of what you can purchase. So just make sure of that. Okay, let's go back to enrollment. Let's talk a little bit about enrolling an associate. So, but in order for me to do that, I'm first going to have to go to the success tracker. Okay, so you've registered your success tracker. You've registered your Manatech Plus app. Once you go to Success Tracker, this is such a cool tool. You'll see now. So the Success Tracker really is a report in your business that will show you everything that happens inside of your business. When you click on reports, okay, it's going to give you all of these great reports. Please go through this stuff. You're not going to understand everything, but do yourself a favor and go through this. Remember, this is your business. Take ownership. Go sit in front of the computer. You don't have to get anxious. Nothing's going to break. Nothing's going to happen. Just go through this so that you kind of have an idea of what this is. So at the top here, it will talk about most of the incentive trips, all the incentive trips. Literally here, Southern Africa 2021 incentive trips. When I click on there, we will see who in the business is close to qualifying for the incentive trip, which is super, super important. We're going to talk about the tree view right now, this tree view, because that is important when it comes to enrolling an associate. And of course, just go through this. You'll see the associates in your business is due for their renewal. They're 600 Rand. Here you can see who are all the new associates and preferred customers in your business, who are the top enrollers, the new leaders, downline leaders. Of course, here at the bottom, you'll see who did order, who did not order. When you go back to the top here, you'll see orders and exception. This is very important, the last week of the business period. When you click there, it will tell you which orders in your business are an exception, meaning there wasn't money in the bank account or the card has expired. So the customer is waiting for his products, but he might not have been aware that maybe his limit has been reached or the card has expired and his products are not arriving at his house. So you want to check there with your orders, your 5 or 6 or 10 orders in your own business. Are there any in exception? And of course, in your downline as well, sometimes a leader misses one of the orders in your downline that's in exception. And you can actually see, oh, wait, there's an order in exception. Who was the enroller? Just let him know that there's an order in exception so that he can put it through, because it's all part of your business. It's all PV that's supposed to come through your business. You don't want to miss point volume that wants to go through your business. Okay, so next up, associates close to the next leadership level. This is super cool. You go there the last week of the BP or so, and you click there, and you can see everybody in your business, whether your upline has enrolled them, doesn't matter whether your downline has enrolled them, who in your business are close to the next leadership level. There might be a gold associate that's super close to being a director, but he might not completely know how it works. He might just need an extra 100 PV because those reports show you how much PV does he need in order to get to the next level. And that person needs to be phoned by his enroller or his leader and say, listen, John, you're 100 point volumes away from being a director. That's your first grade leadership level. And you're going to miss income if you miss it. And he might go, oh, geez, I don't know that. What should I do? And then, that's how we teach one another step by step by step. When you get down to the this next bonus qualification section, how to get to the next leadership level is for you. When you click on it, it's going to give you a report that's going to show you what do you need to do in order to get to your next leadership level. Now, once you open that report, check it out. When you click there, it's going to say launch report. You launch the report, and it's going to give you this report. Speak to your upline, speak to your leader, speak to your enroller, and tell them, okay, listen, explain to me exactly what's going on so that I know how to read this and what I need to do. The business development bonus is your team 2, team 4, team 6, team 8 bonus. When you get to the end of the month, you click there and you see all the associates you've enrolled, and are they close to their team 2, team 4? They show you exactly that one needs another 50 PV and it's over 500, and that's another team 2 bonus and a team 4 bonus. So you can really work and inspire your team, to grow, to help them build their business in order for you to qualify for your team bonuses. So let's just go back to the tree view here. So the tree view, once you click on that, the unilateral tree view, you'll see this will open up. You go to launch tree view. You click there, and it's going to give you this page. And this, well, what can you call it? This view of your business is going to pop up. Now, when you go to the top here, you'll see there's menus. You'll see there's a little printer there, and you've got a little magnifying glass. When you click on that button, okay, that button is going to give you your tree view from the top. In other words, there's your business. That's us. That's Geraldine and myself. Okay. And it's going to give you your business and show you what your business looks like there. The one I usually prefer is this one. It still gives you the tree view, but it just gives it to you in an angle that kind of goes like that over your screen. So I'm going to go through this, quite quickly. It's very, very simple. You'll see the colors. Now, the colors, you'll see that at the top there, white means none. These are all over the past few years. These are all customers that we've had because it's got an M. An M is a member. These are all customers that have ordered, that sometimes still orders, that kind of have stopped order, or a person that, have used for maybe a year or 2 years and they're not ordering anymore or whatever, or they've moved overseas. Here's a whole bunch of people that actually moved overseas. And, so these guys are not ordering products. The green guys are guys that's all over 100-point volume. That's what you want your business to look like. You want your business to look like a Christmas tree. Orders that are between 149 PV will be yellow, 50 to 99 PV will be blue, and then the exception orders will always go orange. That's the orders that you need to check at the end of the month. But let me just show you quickly how this works. So you'll see that that all of these guys are products. These products, that is my first leg, that's the second leg, and that's our third leg that we're working on. Now, when I click on any of these, now I'm not going to go through this whole tree view. What I want to show you is just a few things before we get to how to enroll the associate. Now, this tree view is obviously, it goes on for quite a while. Okay. Now, of course, how you get to the end of the tree view, you're going to use this button, this magnifying glass button, and you're just going to put in a leader that is close to the end, and you're going to get to the end. It's very, very simple. Ask your upline to take you through yours, because when you start, you're only going to have one or two of those little things, and it's so easy and so simple to then just go from there. Okay. But you can click on any one of these. Let's go Vomery there. If you do a right click on her there, you'll see there's a button that will come up that says associate details. When I click on associate details, it's going to tell me everything about who Vomery is, whether I enrolled her or not. It's going to tell me who Vomery is, where she stays, what is her telephone number. When I go there enroller, obviously it's going to say it's me. Okay, I was the enroller. If I click on purchases, it's going to say to me, yes, she's on automatic order. Her next automatic order is this date. So it will give me everything about that person, which is incredible. So you'll see this CJ Himan. This person is in exception. Okay. So I want to check out associate details, and I'm going to see that that's his telephone number. I can contact him. If you're the guy that has the relationship with him, I mean, you're obviously not going to contact a customer that you have never, ever spoken to, and it's not your customer. You can always speak to the person that enrolled the customer and say, listen, that person's order is in exception, because all of this PV goes into my business, right? So this is basically, this shows you the structure of the business. Now, when you start, you're only going to have 2 legs. That's it. Now, in the beginning, you're going to enroll your associates in the A leg. Now, your enroller and your mentor that's going to work with you, if that's us, then it's us. If it's not us, if it's a different person in the business, we all teach the exact same culture in the business, so that they're going to show you exactly where that person must fit in. Now, just for the sake of this example, imagine this girl here, Vomery, is the last person in the leg at the bottom, the last person. I need to write my associate and put that person there. You're going to start signing people up in the A leg, okay? Not in the B leg immediately, because you're going to learn the A leg is the apprentice leg. You're going to learn what to do there. Everything that you learn in the A leg, you're going to practice in the B leg, okay? But for example, let's say you get an associate, and you need to decide eventually where you're going to write this associate in, okay? Or where you're going to register them. So if you register them underneath Vomery, then Vomery is the sponsor. You are always the enroller. It's very simple. You're always the enroller, but Vomery will be the sponsor. Okay. If you're going to sign her up under voter, Snyman, then voter is the sponsor. It's as simple as that. Okay. So let's just take Vomery. You'll come to the tree view. You'll see what her account number is. Okay. This is the tree view. That's all I wanted to show you here. Okay. And hold on, let me just take that away here. Okay. Let's go back to enrollment. And you're going to enroll an associate. So you're going to go to your associate. This is somebody that wants to build business. You log in as associate. He's in South Africa. Now you'll see it gives you these two options. You are always the enroller. Always. You are the enroller because you're going to benefit from that person when they hit their targets and everything. And you probably, as the enroller, are going to work with that person with your upline. When you sign somebody up new, you immediately want to introduce that person to the upline and to the leaders. And that person needs to know who they're going to be working with you in order to grow. Because if you have just started this business and you enroll an associate, you're obviously not going to know how to lead this person to a 500,000 Rand business. You want to connect that person with an upline, with a person that, and all the leaders that you're working with, that has a vested interest in your business, and they will take your hand with that person and help and lead and guide that person. So there's always help. There's no excuse in this business really for not making a success, because there are so many people willing to help you, and you don't have to reinvent the wheel. That's probably my biggest message today. Please don't reinvent the wheel. Please don't try and do this your own way. If the upline says read the books, read the books. If the upline says, okay, next step, read through your success tracker, be on monthly training, be on monthly training. If the upline says make a names list and this is the way you do it, make the names list. Just copycat what the upline says you have to do. Please don't try it your own way. That's usually when people kind of fall out of the bus or they get frustrated because it doesn't work. We've got a proven system that has created many dollar millionaires. I'm sure you want to be a dollar millionaire, and we're going to help you create that. But the only way you're going to be able to do that is if you're humble, teachable, and you follow the advice of your upline, because he's walked this journey before you. He knows the pitfalls. He knows what to look out for. Okay, so you always the enroller, right? Now, the sponsor, we said, if you wanted to put somebody underneath Vomery, you'll go to search for sponsor there. Okay. You'll go to other account number or name, and you'll just put in Vomery's account number there. And you'll say find associate. It will, and then what it will do is, once you click find associate, it will pull in Vomery's name here. Vomery's name will be there and her account number will be there. And then you continue exactly the same as a customer. Exactly the same. You'll go to the next slide. You'll choose the products. You will put in their address and their card details, and off they go. It is as simple as that. Now, the reason I say this is important because often, associates get so excited, they enroll an associate, they get to this place, they don't change anything, and they make a mistake. And the system, if I leave it like this, heiki, and we enroll the associate, what the system will do is, I've got 3 legs at the moment. They will create a 4th leg because I'm the sponsor and the enroller. Do you understand? So then what has to happen is we have to write an email to sponsor change at manatech.com, sponsor change in Dallas, Texas. If it's the same month, if you've enrolled somebody on the 3rd of a month, the month, and you made a mistake and we need to sponsor change it and move that person to the correct person underneath you, you can do it that same month without filling in massive admin and everything. After the first month, you have to start filling in forms, and you need to get your presidentials and your upline to signature. And so it becomes a bit of an admin issue. So please, when you have an associate that wants to sign up, speak to your upline. Usually what we do is when somebody phones me and says, hey, I've got an associate, I'll go sit in front of my computer. He sits in front of his computer, and I will log in with him on his account, and I will help him exactly and show him until he kind of understands what to do and when to sign people up where. Okay. So that's that. That is the tree view. And guys, this is basically it, what I want to show you tonight. It's really quite simple. You can go through all of the stuff by yourself. Please speak to your upline and let him sit with you and let him show you. There are so many things that people don't know on how to do this. Let me quickly show you the library. So I've heard a lot of people say, listen, where can I find quick info on all the products and all the on everything? So when you go to library, you just click here on library. it'll give you this site. Okay, so here, I mean, and this is the library for every single country in, that Manatech is operating in. But once you start at the top, so right here, you can see every single product, everything about the company, about the compensation plan, about everything that you really need. You can download documents here, send it to people. You can do it on social media. You can actually email people. You can do it for yourself. These are basically it's information packages. So let's, for example, take here's videos. All of these that says video. These are all videos about products. Let's go to the next slide. And so, of course, there's a whole bunch of slides here. So you can actually make a search here and say you're looking for this or you're looking for that. You type in your search here. You see the top downloads. You select your category. But you can literally find anything here. For example, here's the Korean product guide, or a True Health recipe book. Let's do this. If I click there, it's going to do this. And I'm just going to download. You can share it with anybody from your iPhone. It's really, really great as well, or from your Samsung. It will download this entire document for you, and you can share it or send it to anybody. Here's the document. As you can see, it gives you a great outline. There's everything. It is so worker friendly. It's really quite easy to manage. Let's go back to the Manatech library. So you can literally find anything that you want. You can find right here. I just want to move that up there. Okay, so go through this. Often people say, where can I find this and where can I find that? Go through these. Yes, all the resources are here. But of course, so these are like information sheets. I want to show you this one quickly. Let's say Amrito's Life. We don't have Amrito's Life in South Africa. It is a product that's in the USA. Hopefully it will still get you. But for example, this is just a Amrito's Life, or let's just say you've got there we go. It's just a little brochure, a little thing that talks about Amrito's Life. So of course, all of these things, all of these brochures and information you can find on your Manatech Plus app as well. Not everything. I mean, not everything. Often they update the app, and there's certain things that you'll find. For example, the Life on Your Terms video, you can't find on the South African version of your Manatech app. But if you go to your USA app, you'll find a whole lot more videos there. And most of the stuff is applicable to every single country, but some of the countries have got certain products that other countries don't have. South Africa is very lucky. We've got some of the biggest range in the world. We've got the greatest leaders in the country. We are the most successful country of Manatech in the world because of our leadership system. So it's really just, it's simple, it's easy, it's accessible. Once you kind of get to know how to do this, you do it. You can do it with your eyes closed. I usually build my entire business from my phone because the interface is just so smooth and so interactive, and it's really great. So with that, I'm going to say goodbye, but we do have 10 minutes for a few questions. If anybody wants to ask me a few questions, we're happy to answer. And if I know there's a whole bunch of leaders, we want to welcome Dalian. She's a presidential director. I think Yolandi's on here. I'm not exactly sure. She's also a presidential director. Welcome, Yolandi. And Johan and Leonie van der Linde, presidential directors. Hi. Harting. Johan and Leonie Harting. So if anybody has a question, just put up your just give us a little thumbs up and or raise your hand, and I will unmute you. And if all the leaders, if you want to ask a question that you've done, Leonie or Dalian or anybody, if you want to ask a question, just raise your hand that you can think will benefit some of the new associates. No questions. Okay, no questions. Great. Well, I'm sure you guys are then sorted and rocking for this for the rest of the month. I want to say this to you, that, every single person on this call, let me tell you, if you make a decision that you want to be the best, let me tell you, you're going to become a multi-millionaire, because this is one of those business models that anybody can really sink their teeth in and say, I want to choose to learn and become the best. because all the training is there for all of us. You have access to all the leaders, to all the people that will actually guide you and help you and teach you. If you get up and you say, listen, I'm going to become the best. I'm taking ownership of this business. I want to become the number one guy in South Africa and Singapore and, Switzerland. I want to become the number one guy, in South Africa. And I want to open up an African country, or I want to pioneer, doing, this in Egypt or whatever. You can do this. How do you think this opened up in South Africa? It was Louis and Leonie. They just saw the products. Louis actually flew to Dallas, Texas. They didn't want to open up in South Africa. They first had to move a whole bunch of products. It's so interesting how they started in South Africa. Manitech was not interested in opening in South Africa. If it wasn't for Louis' vision, bringing the first products into South Africa, and it cost 16,000 Rand to get involved at that stage. And you waited 3 months for your products. That's how these guys brought Manitech into the country. There wasn't a system like this. There wasn't distribution. There wasn't South African price lists. There wasn't product guides. There was nothing. And in 12 years, they built themselves up to 2-star platinums. That's somebody that has a vision. That's somebody that has a drive. We've got every single thing we need in order to make this business a success. But it's a funny thing. The easier it gets for people, the easier it gets for people, somehow the lazier people become. It's so strange. We've got the most incredible system, the most amazing products that save people's lives. Nobody has got Ambratos. We've got such great leadership, such a great personal development system that will teach you and guide you and break down your limiting beliefs and help you become the best version of yourself. Let me tell you, you can do incredible, with the system that we have. So with that, we want to say good night. We have a recording of this that we're going to put on the groups tomorrow. Please diarize those 2 events, 3rd and 4th of September, which is the Manifest, and the 21st of August is super regional event. Speak to your upline, get ready. It will be a 3-hour event on Saturday morning. You don't want to miss it. And with that, I want to say good night. See you guys on the Platinum webinar tonight, 9 o'clock. Quentin and Alette Marie, they're Gold Presidential Directors. They're going to be sharing with you tonight. You want to hear their story. They've got a lot to teach us. There's a lot that we can learn from them. It's 9 o'clock, Platinum webinar. Have an incredible evening, and let's all go Platinum. Thanks, guys. Bye.